Welcome back to our pop-up podcast at Imagine AI Live Conference. Thank you for joining me. Would you please let the audience know your name and what you're working on?
Hi, my name is Prerak. I'm part of the strategy leadership team at Microsoft in the Cloud and AI division. Currently working in healthcare, we're building a product called DAX Copilot. It helps physicians record patient-physician conversation and converts it into medical notes. It helps them save 2 hours every day and reduce the burnout.
Absolutely incredible. How long have you been working on it?
We have been working on it for almost a year and a half now. We were the first one to enter the market, innovate the concept, and there are multiple startups who have followed us now. So it's a very crowded market now. We have been at it for almost 12 months and more.
Well, I'd imagine working within Microsoft, you have a lot of advantages in this crowded market. What does the market look like? How do you get this in front of doctors?
So there are advantages. So healthcare is relatively new to Microsoft. We bought a company called Nuance for $19 billion almost 3 years ago. And that is the way we introduced healthcare to Microsoft, because it's very specific, very domain specific. So you need a lot of expertise to operate in healthcare. So we didn't have any specific advantage per se when we started here, but we definitely leverage a lot of expertise, healthcare expertise from Nuance, and then the AI expertise from Microsoft. And the coming together of these two different skill sets together helped us create this product. So Nuance already has very successful healthcare IT products. Some of their products are being used by 60 to 70% of the physicians in the US. So that helped us, get the distribution, get us in front of doctors. Plus, the AI lead that Microsoft currently has helped us build a better product, because we also had a lot of patient-physician data on which we could actually train or build a custom model, which is differentiated compared to GPT-4, which is probably not, so accurate when it comes to medical information.
Mm-hmm. So walk us through the product you're building. How does the doctor use it?
If you would have gone to a doctor in the US, you would have noticed that they are busy typing notes. They take a lot of time typing notes, and they're probably not even paying attention to the patient. And then they spend almost 2 hours outside of the work hours converting these notes into medical notes. This phenomena is called pajama time in healthcare circles, and it's leading to a lot of burnout of physicians, and they want to leave the occupation. This product, it completely transforms how this works. So you go in, it's a mobile app. The doctor will ask the patient, hey, is it okay if I record this conversation? Mm-hmm. It's a single tap. The app starts recording the conversation. Once the visit is done and the doctor is now fully engaged listening to the patient, he or she doesn't have to type notes or think about anything else. Once the visit is done, the whole transcript is available in the mobile app. And using large language models, we are able to convert that into a medically compliant note. The doctor has to just review it. It takes 30 seconds. So what used to take 10 minutes can happen in 30 minutes and done. It appears in the EHR and the whole process is done. So it's saving more than an hour for every doctor. We have amazing feedback from various customers, and it's probably become fastest growing health IT product we have known so far.
I've gotten goosebumps. That it's amazing. It's revolutionary.
Yeah.
And U.S. healthcare system has so many problems, and to bring some efficiency into there, it's a great thing. There's got to be a catch or something. What's the hardest part about getting this out to doctors? I mean, it makes sense. It saves time. It's more efficient.
So I think hallucinations. As we all know, hallucinations is a byproduct of large language models, and a lot of time and effort, even for us, went into reducing the hallucination. We did extensive testing, both with doctors, but also we used these millions of patient-physician encounter data that we had from the past to refine it and reduce the number of hallucinations. And the hurdle still is, of course, doctors are not very tech first. It takes time to adopt new technology. So there's a lot of education that needs to be done. Plus, there's definitely a fear that, hey, what if it records the conversation inaccurately? I don't review it properly. Will it have any legal implications, etc.? So I think getting the doctor review is very important. Even if it takes a few seconds just to see, hey, everything is accurately captured. So that's the hard part. How do you reduce hallucination and how do you make it as accurate as possible? Because unlike other industries, there is no margin of error in healthcare. So that becomes very critical.
Yeah, for sure. You can't get one thing wrong, and there'd be a bunch of liability involved if you did too.
Yeah.
Healthcare insurance industry, where does that fit in? Because I feel like they're just a major barrier to change within the healthcare industry.
Yeah, and I'll take a step back and say, like, I think every part of healthcare is going to transform because of this. I was at HIMSS conference a couple of weeks ago. It's the largest healthcare conference in the US. And every company there was just talking about generative AI. Like every booth was how they're using generative AI in different parts of the workflow. So whether it is imaging, whether it's Epic, which is an electronic health record, how they are infusing AI into every part of it, whether it's writing patient summaries, whether it's writing patient notes for nurses. Now they can enter data into flow sheets using generative AI. Like, so it's transforming healthcare in a very, very massive way overall.
It's so exciting, and I'm so happy that you're here to speak later today. How has the conference been so far for you?
And it's amazing. I actually came yesterday, and I was able to sit in a few sessions. Very different perspectives. So from Microsoft, we think more from an enterprise angle, right? And how it'll unleash the productivity revolution. And we're very focused on building the AI platform, giving the tools and services. So all the innovators we have at the conference can use these tools and services to build amazing products. But I was just amazed at the innovation that is happening out there, both on the creative side, on the productivity side. It's quite amazing, and it's a very well-organized conference. As I said yesterday to you, it's a very well structured, amazing sessions and amazing people. So enjoying my time, and I think it's very educational for me as well.
Thank you so much for saying that. I'm really looking forward to hearing your speech. Is there a parting word you'd like to say?
Yeah, so I think AI has a lot of imperatives for us. I would just encourage everybody to think about how they can change the product and the services that they're currently selling. I've met a lot of people at the conference. Somebody is in the HR space, somebody is in the content creation space. A lot of people have told me that what used to take 10 hours, now they can do it in a couple of hours. I'll encourage just everybody to think about how they can incorporate generative AI into their daily lives and then take it out to their customers, like transform their products and services. So it is not just a tool to save time, but it can create so much more value and innovation, as we are seeing in this conference as well.
Well, thank you so much for joining.